I talk enough about bronzer. These are the two shades that we have. I love the darker. I have a darker complexion, so you can kind of choose. They do both have a shimmer, but I really love it because it kind of gives you that sun-kissed glow to it. But here's the deal, I contour and I bronze. So I like to do both things. I have a contour stick, and I'm just gonna show you really quick how to do this. You are going to put it in a 3 type shape. Depending on your face, it could be a little bit different, but where you're gonna place it is basically about the top of your ear, right above that line, okay? I do it on my forehead because I have a really high forehead, okay? And then just right here. This just gives you a little bit of structure to your face. So for me, it kind of slims it down, okay? And I just kind of brush it on there and just kind of blend it around on top of my foundation, okay? Focus up here. Always start up here and then blend down, okay? And then I just kind of curve it around, do it here. But the idea is kind of the 3 is where you want it. But see how that just kind of warmed up my face? What it did is it gave me some cheekbone structure where I don't typically have anything because I have a rounder face, okay? So then what I like to do is take my bronzer. This is the 2-sided face brush from Farmasi. I think it's like $8.90, so super affordable. But you guys, do you see how that just warmed that up? It's just the color of it, the product, it's just, it goes on really great. It just kind of melts in with that contour, okay? Do you see how even with the contour, the bronzer really changes it? And it just goes on flawlessly. It looks pretty. The color is really pretty. So like I said, I like the darker. I could use a lighter, but I would have to use it heavier. And I like to use my makeup as light as possible. So sometimes I go with a little bit darker colors so I can apply lighter. Okay, so then I like to turn this around and then just kind of on the side of your nose, I go from the brow. So you're just kind of blending it out to where, do you see how now that just looks like it just seamlessly transitions? Okay, so I do a little underneath so that it has that little bit of pout. This is why I like this brush, because it has both sides, so you can really get in there and do what you want. New trick that I learned is if you take your bronzer and instead of kind of bronzing your entire neck, just go right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see it because of the shadow, but what it does is it makes your neck look really slender, and then you can kind of blend it up here instead of bringing it everywhere, because then it just makes that neck look longer, the face altogether looks slimmer. And you guys, look at that. It just gives you that fancy feel without having to really be complicated about it, okay? So if you have questions on what shade you need, just message me. But you guys, it's so pretty.